Today's horoscope, Pisces December 15th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. There is pleasing, freeing energy available to you on some levels today, and helping others or improving your domestic world can help release it. You can be dreaming up long-term, master plans for a business or home now. You can feel especially good about responding to others' needs and wants and doing what you can to support them. Still, it makes sense to be extra vigilant with your words today as the Sun in a public area of your chart is heading toward an awkward angle to Uranus in your communications sector. As well, there's a full moon and Mercury station tomorrow, and reserving judgment makes sense now. You may be stirring up a bit of controversy otherwise. Try not to succumb to pressure to push out something before it's ready. It's better to think about what needs to be adjusted rather than beginning all new endeavors. Full moons bring turning points, and that's exactly what's on your agenda. A major full moon in your solar house of domesticity, home, and family will arrive and echo out for many days ahead. This is a time to dig deep into your emotions with your one and only or assess how your living space promotes pleasure, connection, and entertainment. If you happen to be coupled up, spend time relaxing at home with one another and even consider reveling in your holiday. Copyright core. Some may even decide it's time to renovate, redecorate, or move. If this is the case, harness the energy of this now and make plans. Real estate matters could also pop up for couples, too. A serious vibe will settle in at work. You might have to be more reserved than usual when the moon in Gemini squares Saturn in your sign and conjuncts Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. Unfortunately, it might not be a fun workday. Colleagues may not appreciate a lighthearted, fantastical attitude. You may also find that the stressors of your workday quickly curtail any positive self-expression. Although this might be uncomfortable, you may learn something from acting stoic and reserved at work. Changing your attitude is a lesson in professionalism. The aspected play reminds us that there are always two ways to do something, if not more. You can either work out or not. You can eat healthy food or not. Then there are decisions we make unconsciously. How do you sit in your chair when you work? Do you use good posture, with a strong back and the abdominal muscles slightly flexed? Or do you slouch and let your shoulders cave in? Pay attention while you still have a choice. Ideally, this would be a day off where you could get your family rounded up and out for some fun times. The essence of this day will certainly encourage this kind of activity, but if you do have work that has to get done, perhaps you could make some arrangements for this evening. Keep in mind that it is not only the amount of time you have to spend, but also the quality of it. An hour of real connection and heartfelt laughter is much better than 6 hours of watching television. As the moon leaves and wraps up its last visit to your communication sector for the year, this leaves you with everything needed to keep the communication lines open. With Uranus still in retrograde motion here, this includes better able to give the past and unsaid words a voice. Meanwhile, the moon is not only moving on, but its return to your home and family sector today begins the lead up to the last full moon of 2024 tomorrow. It is over the weekend and away from the noise of the working week that this will put the focus on things close to home. With no planetary activity in your relationship sector but the moon returning for its last visit for the year next week, as the moon leaves your communication sector, this leaves you with everything needed to keep the communication lines open. Having come full circle from last month's full moon, this was a chance to finish pushing through any remaining communication barriers while in retrograde motion. Uranus will continue to give the past and unsaid words a voice. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's celestial alignments bring an opportunity for innovative solutions and fresh perspectives as the moon in Gemini trines Venus in Aquarius and squares Saturn in Pisces. If you've been feeling stuck or blocked in a particular connection, this is the perfect time to take a step back and view the situation from a different angle. Often, the answers we seek are hidden in plain sight but require a shift in perspective to uncover. Have you ever had that aha moment where everything suddenly clicks? This might just be one of those days. By tapping into your sound common sense, you'll remain in control of your decision-making process. Take a moment to carefully examine the specifics of the matter at hand. Sometimes, facts and figures can obscure deeper truths, so trust your intuition and gut instincts to guide you. Have you ever noticed how your intuition tends to steer you in the right direction, even when logic seems uncertain? Share a moment when following your instincts paid off. It might inspire someone else to trust theirs. While you may usually approach life with a go-getter attitude, today's energy might encourage a slower, more reflective pace. It's okay to take a step back and let time flow naturally. Instead of rushing, consider using this downtime to recharge and refocus. How do you like to unwind when you feel the need to pause? A good book, a walk in nature, or simply sitting quietly with your thoughts can work wonders. You're projecting a sense of stability and ease, making others feel comfortable and open around you. Your sensitive and understanding approach is a gift, fostering trust and encouraging meaningful connections. Whether it's reconnecting with old friends, visiting family, or finalizing overdue agreements, this is a great time to strengthen your bonds. However, remember that trust is a two-way street. You'll need to show that you're deserving of the confidence placed in you. Patience is key here. Have you recently had a heartwarming conversation that reminded you of the importance of trust and connection? Today's single life advice for you is to enjoy it. Being single is not a curse or a problem. It is an opportunity and a blessing. It gives you the freedom and the space to do what you want and be who you are. It also gives you the chance to meet new people and explore new possibilities. You should enjoy your single life. It is a precious and exciting time. You should not rush into a relationship or settle for less than you deserve. You should wait for the right person and the right time. If tensions arise, especially during debates or discussions, keeping a cool head will be your superpower. Misunderstandings can easily escalate if words are carelessly chosen, so strive to remain impartial and calm. Engaging in physical activities like a jog, yoga, or even dancing can help release any pent-up frustration. Don't forget to stay hydrated. It's a simple yet effective way to keep your energy balanced. What's your favorite way to blow off steam when things get heated? Your accommodating nature makes you a joy to be around today. Whether you're interacting with friends, family, or colleagues, your ability to consider both your own needs and those of others creates a harmonious atmosphere. This doesn't mean you need to overextend yourself physically, though. Setting healthy boundaries ensures that your kindness doesn't leave you feeling drained. Have you ever found a way to support someone without overcommitting? Share your tips for finding that balance. Financially, the stars are shining in your favor. Your keen sense of judgment makes this an excellent time to handle money matters, whether you're planning investments, hunting for bargains, or simply managing your budget. If you've been considering a new financial venture, today's energy supports thoughtful risk-taking. Do you have any favorite tips for spotting a good deal or making a smart investment? As the day unfolds, embrace the balance of thoughtful reflection and inspired action. Whether you're solving a problem, nurturing a relationship, or planning for the future, trust that you're on the right path. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. What are your goals for today, and how do you plan to tackle them? Let's celebrate each other's wins and support one another through any challenges.